What's up, Cloud Gamers? Welcome to the Cloud Gaming Xtreme channel, your destination for all things cloud gaming. And welcome to GFN Thursday. It's a new month and that means there is a ton of games heading our way. Upcoming PC game launches like King's Bounty 2, Humankind and Naraka Blade Point will be available to play on GeForce NOW this month. In total, 13 games will be streaming from the service this week, and that's only a portion of the 34 games coming throughout August. All of that to come, plus more in today's video, but before we get into it, as always I'll ask you a big favour. Can you all drop a wee like on the video, hit that subscribe button and ring those bells so you don't miss out on any more great content. Let's kick off with what's set to arrive this week, and first up is A Plague Tale: Innocence. This is free to pick up on the Epic Games Store today, and I implore you to check this one out. This game follows the grim story of Amicia and her young brother Hugo. It's a heart-rending journey as you are hunted by soldiers through the darkest hours of history. You must fight against overwhelming odds to find purpose in the brutal, unforgiving world created by Asobo Studios. Up next we have a day-and-date release from Steam, Death Trash. This game was released in early access today and features a post-apocalyptic world where cosmic horrors long for humanity but meet punks with shotguns. It combines old school RPG, modern action gameplay and player freedom. Death Trash will be releasing in early access with no price point at this time of recording. We have another day-and-date release coming to us in early access today, also from Steam, Starmancer. Stranded in a strange solar system, your task as a Starmancer is to construct and manage a space station capable of sustaining life for the countless minds trapped in your corrupted memory banks. This one combines simulation, strategy and base building, but no price point on it at this time of recording. Cyber Taxi is an action-packed driving first-person shooter and taxi simulator set in a grim vision of the future. You play as a cab driver who works in a dark noir Hindenburg city and strives to escape. You can pick up this crazy combat racing shooter from Steam for only £7. Fast-paced and brutally challenging, Eldest Souls is a unique boss rush Souls-like experience. In a final act of vengeance, the old gods have unleashed a great desolation upon the world. Mankind's only hope lies with a lone warrior and his great sword of pure obsidian. This challenging dark fantasy game was only just released last week and is available for under £15 for a limited time on Steam. Elex is a handcrafted action role-playing experience from the award-winning creators of the Gothic series. Set in a brand new post-apocalyptic science fantasy universe that puts players into a huge, seamless game world full of original characters, mutated creatures, deep moral choices and powerful action. You can pick this up from the Epic Games Store for £8. That price won't last long as the 80% sale ends in a couple of hours. From the art director of Bioshock and a team of veterans of the Bioshock, Halo, Guitar Hero and Rock Band series comes The Flame in the Flood. A roguelike river journey through the backwaters of a forgotten post-societal America. Forage, craft and evade predators and pick it up on Steam for around £15. The dark fantasy platformer Grime will be streaming on GeForce NOW this week. This is a fast and unforgiving action-adventure RPG in which you crush your foes with living weapons that mutate, form and function. Available via Steam and priced around £18. Hakuoki Kyoto Winds is a visual novel that was remastered back in 2017 from the 2008 version of the game. Playing as the young Shizuru, this text adventure will have you come face to face with mysteries of the past and uncover dark secrets in your search to find your father. Updated with new graphics, new characters and available in English, traditional Chinese and Japanese. You can pick it up on Steam for less than £8. Metamorph dungeon creatures will have you descend into the darkest dungeons, lure enemies into brutal traps and free the spirits of fallen heroes. morph between unique dungeon creatures to survive and drive back the evil forces of the underworld in this hack and slash action RPG from Firefly Studios. Released late 2017, this one is still in early access and will cost you only £7 from Steam. Super Animal Royale is a 64-player frenetic top-down 2D battle royale in which murderous animals fight tooth, claw and machine gun across an abandoned safari park. Overwhelmingly positive reviews for this free-to-play game, available from Steam and streaming on GeForce Now this week. The penultimate game this week is set in a world of intrigue and suspicion. Humans and robots contend with escalating tensions and mutual distrust. Gangster felines scheme their way to the top of the food chain in Tales of the Neon Sea, which is available from Steam for around £14. The final game this week is 0 Hour, a tactical first-person shooter with online team-based gameplay that takes place in a variety of fictional locations interpreted in Bangladesh, with real-life scale and resource management. All of this brings a grounded, close-quarter combat experience to the game. Released just under a year ago in early access, you can pick it up from Steam for just under £10. This week's game list looks good, but what about the rest of August? Let's run down the list of games we can expect in the coming weeks. Lawn Mowing Simulator, Naraka Blade Point, Void Train, Greek Memories of Azure, Humankind, Rims Racing, King's Bounty 2, Arid, Check vs Mate, Before We Leave, Blood of Steel, Deepest Chamber, Hard Truck Apocalypse / Ex Machina, Hello Neighbour Hide and Seek, Ironclad Tactics, Old World, Shadowman Remastered, The Architect Paris, Tiz 100 and Wargame European Escalation. We'll take a closer look at these games as and when they arrive on the service, but for this week, 13 games, with at least 21 still to come for August, but we could probably expect more since 36 were announced last month, but GeForce Now added a further 24 on top of that. Apex Legends Emergence and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege Containment Seasons are both available to stream on the platform right now. Both started August 3rd, so head on in if those are your cup of tea. If Assassin's Creed Valhalla is more your sort of thing, then a quick reminder that the Siege of Paris expansion kicks off August 12th. One final piece of news before I leave you today, folks. A recent article on PC Gamer says that Nvidia suggests it's a matter of when, not if, publishers will rejoin GeForce Now. The question of why big publishers like EA and Activision and Capcom, for example, left GeForce Now after the service left beta was posed to the senior product manager Andrew Fear, and he had this to say. There were a few publishers who wanted to try GeForce Now during our free beta period, and then wanted more time to figure out their cloud strategy once we started charging. Many have rejoined GeForce Now already, and we expect more to rejoin in the coming months and years based on feedback from their users. Mr. Fear then went on to say, we have continued discussions with them about GeForce Now, and for most it is a question of when and not if they will rejoin GeForce Now. Some very bold words from Mr. Fear, but until we see the likes of Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption return to the service, we'll have to take this with a pinch of salt. And with that wraps up this week's GFN Thursday update. Drop your thoughts in the comments below as always. Don't forget to check out all of our social channels for the latest cloud gaming news, tech reviews, comparisons and gameplay. Until next time then folks, stay safe and keep on gaming.